Hare Krishna, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, Mataji.
Am I audible?
Yes, Mataji, audible.
What is the present score?
Mataji, I have not checked. You were saying, mentioning that they have this TV playing in besides you. If you can check the score and let us know.
47 for 3.
Oh, brilliant!
47
Thank
for
you so
3,
much,
Australia.
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Australia.
Australia, yeah.
Oh, good. India ने कितना बनाया?
240.
वो तो कम है.
What is the India score?
241 है.
Mataji,
They have to do
240.
for winning it.
241 पर?
241 they have to do for winning, and they were all out for 240.
All out for 241, but score is bit high. Let's see.
Yeah, let us see.
Mataji, it's a low-scoring match. You know, at times these low-scoring matches also we can win. So there's a good possibility.
Yeah,
Since
magic
Prabhuji
of
has said they've lost 3
magic of
wickets already.
Magic of Kapil Dev is needed again.
Yeah, absolutely, ji.
Shami is doing that. Let us see.
Let's see. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So fine. Meanwhile, they are playing. I think we'll also try to complete our sessions so that peacefully you can see the match afterwards.
Yes, Mataji.
We'll start with the prayers. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnana-janashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaya Kada Mahyam Dadanti Swapadantikam Namao Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pachata Desatarini Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Narayaya Namah Krishnaya Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha Hara Haraya Namah Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Govindaya Namaha Sri Krishna Hari Bol Gopala Hari Bol Radha Ramana Govinda Hari Bol Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Panchatattva Jaya, Panchatattva Jaya, Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada, Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada, Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. So welcome you all to the level 1 class of Bhagavad Gita, and today we are going to learn about chapter number 7, that is Jnana Vijnana Yoga. So before proceeding on to the further, we'll just have a quick recap what exactly we have learned in the chapter number 6, advancing in Ashtanga Yoga. See, different type of yogic practices are there. We have taken an example of a staircase as well as a lift. Bhakti Yoga is like a lift which will directly elevate you to the higher stage, and you don't need to take the severe austerities like we have seen different people who are doing severe austerity on the body to do the sadhana, to meditate upon the Lord and all that is not required in the Kali Yuga. So different Yuga dharmas we have understood, and in the Kali Yuga, what do you say, in Kruta Yuga people used to meditate, and in the Treta Yuga, people used to do the yajna, and Dwapar Yuga, elaborative temple worship, and in Kali Yuga, the Yuga Dharma is to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So, God has relaxed certain rules for us, and it's easy for us in this Kali Yuga to advance in the spiritual practice. Okay, so Bhakti Yoga is the topmost yoga of all. No matter whatever you're doing, unless you do the Bhakti Yoga, it is next to impossible for us to progress further in the Bhakti. Okay, coming to the today's chapter, these middle 6 chapters, that is chapter number 7 to 12, are called the Bhakti Yoga chapter. The Bhakti Rasa will be infused from every chapter. It increases more, from 7th chapter onwards till the 12th chapter. Okay, so we will go step by step and we'll try to know more about the Lord. So, it is also called the knowledge of the Absolute. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Maya Sakta Manapada Yogam Yunjanmadashraya Asamshayam Samagramam Yata Jnaya Sita Shrunu. So now here, O son of Pritha, how by practicing yoga and full consciousness of me, with a mind attached to me, you can know me in full, free from the doubt. So how it is possible? By meditating upon the Lord Krishna is saying to Arjuna. So we will come to know about it. I shall now declare unto you this full knowledge. Okay, Lord Krishna is saying to Arjuna the knowledge about the yoga, both phenomenal and nominal, by which there shall remain no further doubts to be known about this particular yoga. So what is that? We will come to know. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam veti tatvata. So out of thousands of men, one may endeavor for perfection. And for those who have achieved the perfection, hardly one knows me in the truth. If we can see the crowd, who are these people? Yes, identify. This crowd is from a marathon, isn't it? People are running, having the big numbers, isn't it? Some are relaxing here, but all at a time they are moving it. But out of many people, hardly first, second, third will be only one number, isn't it? Not everybody can become onto that number 1 position. Similarly, out of many people, only few people can know about me. So they can be my devotees. That's what Lord Krishna is saying to Arjuna. Bhumirapo nalo vayu khammano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yamme binna prakriti astadha. So we are made up of Panchabhuta. So what are those 5 Panchabhuta? Hare Krishna, it has been written here. You can read out.
Mataji, sorry, I'm on the telephone and my video is not very clear, so I cannot read the slides. So if you can tell me, that would be great.
We are made up of these 5 elements, that is
Earth,
earth,
water, fire, air, ether,
So
then
these
mind,
are
intelligence,
the
and
five
false
elements.
ego.
Yeah,
5 elements are the first one: earth, water, fire, air, and ether.
yeah,
And then other things are mind, intelligence, and false ego, which are also there, which come as a hurdle in Bhakti Yoga.
yeah.
So
So,
basically, in Bhakti Yoga, the main thing what is happening at present moment in this universe comes the false ego. Even we are literate, we have Bhagavad Gita at our home, we have read it number of times, but still we have the false ego that we have the knowledge. But ultimately, unless and until we don't implement each and every shloka and each and every chapter of Bhagavad Gita in our life, there is no certification complete of Bhagavad Gita unless and until we are not practically implementing it. Previously, all the people in 70s and 80s in India used to implement somewhat to particular level this Bhagavad Gita. But in our age, our children also, they are not implementing in their life because everybody is running after money. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So our gross body, what you're able to see, me, it's made up of these 5 Panchabhuta: earth, water, fire, air, and the ether. Okay. And there is a subtle body which come in contact with the material nature, and it is made up of this this mind, intelligent, and false ego constitute that, which take on all the punishment after the death, as I told you. And the inner soul, okay. This is the Stula Rupa, and soul is the Sukshma Rupa, and this is the subtle body, which is the main cause of all this a different mode of material nature interaction, the Sattva, Raja, and Tamoguna, all those things, this only undergoes. Okay. These are the 8 separated energies of the Lord. Okay. Beside this, beside this inferior nature, why it is called as inferior nature? See, in this particular chapter, Lord will say about 2 natures. One is the inferior nature of the Lord, another is the superior nature of the Lord. Inferior nature of the Lord is all the Panchabhutas, this mind, intelligence, and a false ego. And the superior energy is the energy, what is say, the inner soul, what we are having, and the eternal spiritual energy. Okay, that is the superior energy of the Lord. Oh, mighty armed Arjuna, there is a superior energy of mind which are all living entities who are struggling with material nature are sustaining in the universe. So both, we are made up of both. The Sukshma Rupa, which is there inside our soul, body, that is the soul, is the superior energy of the Lord, but it is covered by the material body, and it is made up of the inferior energy of the Lord. So as we go, you will understand this. Yeah. O conqueror of wealth, that is Dhananjaya. Arjuna, where there is no truth superior to me, everything rests upon me as the pearls are strung on a thread. You can see a pearl set, all the pearls will be nicely in a necklace and all. So underneath there is the thread which is connecting all these people, isn't it? Likewise, in the nature also, everyone is interconnected. The things which are there, the mankind, the animals, and living and non-living things, everything, and that interconnecting link is the Lord himself, that we can't see it. Why he connects one to another, and that antarangika, the content, we can't understand. Only he knows that. Okay. Of all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world, know for certain that I am both the origin and dissolution. Because Lord Krishna, he himself said in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita that he is there from the very beginning of this universe and all, and he'll be there till the end of the universe. So in between, he comes and disappears. Whenever there is rise in the religion, there is no dharma is being followed, Lord will appear and he will re-establish the dharma, and again he will leave the material spiritual body. Rasoham apsu kaunteya prabhasmi sasi suryayo pranava sarva vedeshu sabda ke paurusham nushu. O son of Kunti, I am the taste of water. See, water got a certain taste, when we are drinking. So what is the taste? Lord Krishna is the taste, and the sun, light of the sun rays, the the light of the moon, the syllable Om, what we chant in Vedic mantras. I am the sound in the ether. That is, whenever there is a thunderbolt in the sky, that is the sound is Lord, and the ability in the man, that a person is able to do something for himself or for the society, all that is me. Okay. So this is the table where he has, Lord Krishna has described little bit more in detail. Yeah, taste, the taste of the water, light of the sun and the moon, the Om syllable in Vedic mantras, sound in the ether, ability of a man, fragrance of the earth. You know, whenever after a quite a good summer season, you know, when the rain comes in, you can feel that smell of earth, isn't it? The heat in the fire and the life in all the lives, and penance in all aesthetics, and original seed giving father for all the living entities, and the intelligent by which we are doing something in the society for ourselves as well as for the others. That is again Lord Krishna. Prowess, all powerful men. Strength, what we have, the strong, devoid of passion and desire, all that is given by Krishna. The sex life, not contrary to the religious principle. Everything is given by Krishna. He is there in each and every entity. So indirectly, what is saying to Arjuna, whether you're going to fight also, the inner strength and courage, what you're having, the ability to perform, it's again me. But Arjuna is still not that smart enough or mature enough to understand what Lord is saying. We will see next what he is saying. So all states of being, they are of goodness, passion or ignorance are manifested by my energy. I am in one sense everything, but I am independent. Thou, the Lord, so we are a part of Lord inferior energy as well as little bit of superior energy, but he is independent of what all action we are doing. Okay, he is just a spectator. So deluded by these three modes, that is Sattva, Raja and Tamo Guna, the whole world does not know me, who I am above the modes and inexhaustible. So unless you make a sadhana, you will come to know like how Lord is helping you out to being a good devotee and try to be in a Sattva Guna. So that one has to feel that well-being, like how if we are taking a medicine, you will feel good after 1 day, 2 day, and after some time you'll feel totally okay. So likewise, the sadhana also, if you are doing a spiritual practice, slowly you will come to know about the Lord. Daivisha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya mamevaya prapadyante mayam etam tarantite. This divine energy of mind, consisting of three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome, but those who have surrendered onto me can easily cross it. You can see this picture where Lord Krishna is helping out a devotee. See, they say, no, samsara sagara and all. So it's very difficult to come over this ocean of full of material life and all. But it is easy if we take the help of Lord Krishna. If we surrender onto him, if all our senses are engaged in the service of Lord Krishna, automatically he'll help us out to pass this ocean. Namam dushkritino mudha prapadyante naradama mayaya pahrata jnana asuram bhavamashrita. Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, lowest among the mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake of the ascetic nature of the demons, do not surrender unto me. See, when the Kurukshetra war is about to start, you know, Lord Krishna has given equal opportunity to Duryodhana as well as the Kauravas as well as the Pandavas. But Duryodhana's intentions are fully filled with lust, greed and anger. So he could not see the Lord who is there in front of him. And Arjuna, the Pandavas being a pure devotees, they could see the help of the Lord and they said, yes, if you are there with us, that is more than enough. So the more we are materialistically involved, we will not be able to see the Lord. So to manifest the Lord, the God within, the super soul within, we have to be in the mode of a Sattva Guna and practice the mode of a Sattva Guna. So as we become pure and pure, we'll be able to manifest the Lord within. So similarly, many people might have doubt also. Why it is been told only to Arjuna? Why not to other Pandava? Anybody had this doubt? Hare Krishna.
Mataji, because Arjuna was very dear to Lord Shri Krishna and he treated him as his best friend.
No,
Because he bowed in front of him and he made him his guru.
no,
Because Arjuna was in a very disillusioned state of mind at that time. So the Lord said it is his duty to teach him what he is actually meant for doing.
yes, you're right, actually. Rest of the Pandavas, they are short about their decision, but Arjuna is not decided, he is in illusion state and he is totally lost. And so that is the reason why he need the Bhagavad Gita by Lord Krishna. So that is the reason why it was spoken to him, because rest of the Pandavas were sure what to do and all, but he is not decided upon his duties and responsibilities. That is the reason why it is being told to Arjuna. Okay. So similarly, that means to receive the knowledge of the Lord, you should have that clarity. First of all, you should be a pure devotee. You should have that clarity and you should be very submissive and willing to take on that. Then only Lord will help you out. Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukritanu Arjuna artho jignasuraddhati jnana cha bharatarshava. So best among the Bharatas, 4 kind of pious men render devotion service unto me. Okay. What are those 4 kind of people? The distressed people, a person who is totally in distress because of many reasons, maybe financial stress, relation stress, breakup, or emotion stress, professional stress. I don't know, different type of distressful situation. They take the help of the Lord. Okay. Other who take the help of Lord is a desirer of wealth. They wanted to earn money. Paisa de do, paisa de do. So financially they wanted to grow. So such people will come to the Lord. Inquisitive about the Lord. Some people, what exactly is this spiritual knowledge? What is Lord Krishna? What is Lord saying to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita? So inquisitive about the Lord and all. But this sector of people are very less. And he who is searching for the knowledge of the absolute. Okay. The 4th person is that who am I? Why did I take birth? What is my purpose in this earth? In what way I can help the mankind? So self-search and uh, elaborate search on the Vedas, and he will take up the devotion service. Okay. Again, these people again are also very less only. Okay. Mostly we will find the first 2, isn't it?
Mataji, may I ask a question if you don't mind?
Yes, please.
Mataji, as you were describing the 4 type of people, Mataji, who's seeking wealth from Lord Shri Krishna, does Lord bless them, or is it according to your karma only you get everything? And
Yes.
is it will God wholeheartedly accept that?
Lord will not give anything. It is our illusion that he is going to give us. It is destined to come to you at that particular time. It will come to you.
Right, Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So here we have certain stories from Srimad Bhagavatam, different devotees who has taken a shelter of Lord Krishna in different distressful situations. Can you identify this first one?
Yes. This is Moksha Lila.
Gajendra Moksha.
Gajendra Moksha.
I have a sutra for this also. This is a prayer for that. And as far as the Vedas are concerned, they say who recite this particular prayer, he is gets out of the problems and other things. So misinterpretation of few sadhus is that if you interpret this all, the loan which you have taken, that is going to disappear. So there are so many interpretations, but there is a particular astotra for this particular prayer is there on this particular story.
Yes.
So when Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So Gajendra is very powerful on the land, but once he comes in the water, who is powerful on the water? Crocodile, isn't it? So Gajendra will be visiting along with his associates, I can say the wife and all, family, with his family members, and nicely he is taking bath and all. And somehow the crocodile did not like the way he's making the sound in the water, the splashing of the sound and all those. The whole family is coming and disturbing the waters of the that particular place. So he didn't like it. So just to teach him a lesson one day, when Gajendra was taking bath, he will come and he will hold his leg. So, and again, this is all Lord's plan, and every day he used to come there, take bath, and pluck the lotus flower from the pond and offer it to the Lord. So similarly, that day also he has come to take bath and take the flower and go back. But he could not go back. He was in a pain and agony because the crocodile was not leaving his leg. And he sincerely prayed upon the Lord, and Narayana will come and release the Sudarshana Chakra to kill the crocodile there and release the Gajendra. Okay, so that is one example. Second is the, yes.
And
What
is Mahabharata itself.
Yeah.
Wherein Draupadi is held by Lord Krishna.
Yeah. So she's been disrobed in the courtyard, and where everybody is seeing, you can see the Pandavas who are sitting there at the back, and they are not able to do anything. And you have all other men who are sitting there, and Draupadi has been disrobed in that Maya Sabha, and Lord Krishna helped her by continuously supplying the sari, and with utmost arti, if we ask for the Lord, definitely he will help you out. So you should go to such a intense devotion. Okay, simply asking is not okay. Third one is this Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj is who is Parikshit Maharaj?
Mataji, son of Shri Krishna, Shri Arjuna, sorry.
Abhimannu's son.
So he is the last survivor of the Pandavas, and he and the baby has been attacked by Ashwadama. He did not want any legal hire to remain, so that there will not be further any king from that particular family. So Lord Krishna again helped her by providing help to the womb. So like that, Parikshit Maharaj is born. Okay, and next this one is picture is from
Parikshit Maharaj listening the Bhagavatam from Shukdev Goswami.
Yeah. So when Parikshit Maharaj come to know, there's a story, the whole first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam is about.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is instructed that he will be died by Takkak Darshan.
Within a week. Okay, then he'll come to Sukadeva Goswami and he will ask, only 1 week is left in my life, what I have to do. Okay, this is the bank of Haridwar, bank of Ganga river near the Haridwar, and he has come and he's taking the help of, he's asking the question, like only 1 week is left in my life, what I have to do. Then Sukadeva Goswami is saying, completely read Bhagavatam in this 1 week. Okay, then automatically your soul will be liberated. So that's how the Bhagavata Saptaha and all is in the prominent. Okay, but it's very difficult to complete in 1 week. But if you have some expertise who can narrate the stories within this time period, it is well and good. And but continuous meticulous study of Bhagavatam will take about 50 years. This picture is an example of, again,
Dhruva Maharaj, Lord Krishna, Lord Narayan bless him.
Yeah. So, okay. So Dhruv Maharaj, his stepmother troubled him by not letting him sit on the lap of his father and all. He feel deprived of the fatherly love, and he'll go to his mother weeping and all. Why is so such a distressful situation for me? So when he says so, then his mother will suggest him go to the forest and meditate upon the Lord. And if Lord is there, automatically everything will happen. And you ultimately he'll be pleased by the severe austerities performed by Dhruv Maharaj, and Lord Narayana will appear and he will be made king after his father. And the father and the stepmother, son, everyone is like they will pay for the mistakes what they have done towards the Dhruv Maharaj. So this picture is from Ramayana, isn't it? Where Lord Sri Rama is promising Sugriva to give him back his kingdom. So with Aarti, with lots of pain, lots of devotion, if we surrender onto the Lord, automatically he will give us the required support by which we can advance spiritually. Okay. So this is also something I'm not able to recollect this. Fine, we'll leave it. Okay. Of those, the wise who is in full knowledge of union with me through pure devotional service is the best, for I am very dear to him and he is very dear to me. Similarly, so even in a day-to-day life also, a person who listens to us, who is in good books to us, that person is very dear to us, isn't it? And those people like us, and they try to do as per our requirement and all, and we also like them because our work will become easy working with them. Okay. Bhavanam janmanamante jnananam mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. After many births, and it's who is actually in knowledge surrender onto me. It's not that in one birth you will surrender to Lord Krishna. This we might have taken many cycles of birth and death and all. In this Janma, we got this knowledge, like let us know about Lord Krishna and all. Okay. Then we are in the process of getting advanced in the spiritual knowledge. So knowing me is the cause of all causes, and all that is such a great soul is very rare. It's not that everybody will get a chance. We don't choose that we wanted to be in the Krishna consciousness. It is all Lord Krishna who, upon our past karmas and our good karmas, he chooses us to be his devotees. Those minds, those whose minds are distorted by the material desire, surrender onto demigods because they always want, I want beauty, I want wealth, I want this, I want that, and all those things. So they will go to the respective demigods and all, मुझे पढ़ाई दे दो, मुझे money दे दो, मुझे घर दे दो, मुझे ये दे दो, all those things and all. And they try to follow certain particular rules and regulation of worship according to their own natures, because they and such people remain in this earth only. Again, they have to repeat the cycle of birth and death. I'm in everyone's heart as a super soul. As soon as one desire to worship the demigods, I make his faith steady so that he can devote himself to some particular deity. Lord is so merciful. He will not say, okay, you wanted to worship demigod? Okay, please do it. So he'll make that faith even more stronger, but he will not say no. Okay. Again, it is as per our past karma. So here the people who are in the sattva guna who worship the god, and people who are there in the rajoguna who are the people's pleasers and they go to the famous personality, they do all yes bossism for all of them, and the people who are in the tamoguna, they take the help of the ghost and spirits. Endowed with such a faith, he seeks favor of a particular demigod and abstain his desires. Say, suppose somebody is going and asking for a wealth, then Lord Krishna will say he's asking for wealth. Please give him off. Okay. But in actually, these benefits are bestowed by me alone. Lord is in turn telling the demigod, wo mera bhakt hai, usko de do. So, in turn, he is indirectly saying whether it's not the demigods are giving that, it is the command from the Lord Krishna again. Okay. Men of small intelligence worship the demigods because they wanted immediate benefits material benefits, and the fruits are limited and temporary. And those who worship the demigods go to the planets of demigods. They don't get liberation. Okay. And but my devotees ultimately reach my supreme planet, that is the Goloka. What is Goloka? Tomorrow's class we will come to know. Unintelligent men, that is person who are there in a mode of passion and ignorance, know me not, think that I have assumed this form and personality due to their small knowledge. They do not know my higher nature, which is changeless and supreme. They will be entangled in this material life. Mujhe ye chahiye, wo chahiye, and all those things. Ultimately, they will not be able to move further. Okay. I am never manifest to the foolish and unintelligent. For them, I have covered my eternal creative potency. And so the deluded world knows me not, who I am unborn and infallible. See, we have taken example of a Duryodhana as well as the Arjuna. Duryodhana was there in front of Lord Krishna, but he could not see Lord Krishna as a god. He thought only him as one king, a foolish king who was not able to take full support of his army, and he did not wanted him, because our ignorance and passion will make us run away from the Lord. Okay. And if we are in the mode of a goodness, that will take us more towards the Lord. Then we'll be interested in reading Bhagavad Gita, doing the chanting, having a devotee association, and making a steps towards the progress in the bhakti. Okay. Oh Arjuna, as the supreme personality of the Godhead, I know everything has happened in the past, all that is happening in the present, and all the things which are going to happen in the future. So I know all living entity, but me no one knows unless they surrender on to the Lord. Yesham tva anantagatam papam jnananam punyakarmanam te dvandva moha nirmukta bhajante mam vrata. Person who have acted piously in my previous life and in this life, whose sinful reactions are completely eradicated and who are free from the duality of delusion, engage themselves in my service with a determination. That means he wanted a clean person. That is clean in the sense a person who is there in a sattva guna and completely devoted to the Lord. Such a person is fit to receive the knowledge about the Lord. So he's saying this to Arjuna. You should make yourself fit enough so that I can impart this knowledge. Okay. So he's preparing Arjuna in that way. Those who know me as a supreme Lord, as the governing principle of the material manifestation, who knows me as one underlying all the demigods, as the one sustaining all sacrifices, can with a steadfast mind understand and know me even at the time of a death. So once we know Lord Krishna is the ultimate person who is there in all material, non-material things, living and non-living entities, everything and all, because everything is the superior and inferior energy of the Lord, which is there in the material universe. So if we come to know about that, we will not lament about anything, and it's easy for us to remember Lord at the time of a death. See, whatever said and done, say, suppose if we are doing a course, the ultimate thing is that we have to write an exam and get a certificate, isn't it? Similarly, if it's similar to that, we are taken birth, undergoing various changes, and then ultimately at the time of death, that is like an examination. So how much we have remembered Lord in this beautiful human life is the ultimate test we have to pass. Okay, unless we know about him, it is next to impossible to remember him at the time of a death. So Lord Krishna is saying to Arjuna, so both the inferior and superior energies are me. Everything rests upon me. I am the seed giving father for all of these, and people who surrender on to me, I will be imparting this knowledge. So, and people who are in the mode of a Rajoguna will be a people pleaser. People who are there in a Tamoguna will go to a ghost and spirits and ghosts. So, I wanted only a person who is there in a Shuddha Sattva Guna and practice sincerely by having an association, do the chanting and do the practice and surrender all the senses onto me. Once he has taken this path, whatever knowledge he requires, I will give him and impart the knowledge by which he can get liberated from this material world. So, this chapter summarizes the glories of the knowledge about Krishna. What are the energies of the Lord we have studied? What are the two energies we have studied? Anybody remembers?
Mataji, once that he's allowed the demigods to, if we pray to the demigods, he is the only one who sort of tells them that okay, bless the devotee with that. So ultimately, any prayers, even you offer to the demigods, go directly to him because he's the ultimate and supreme.
Yes. So what are the two energies? Superior energy and inferior energies of the Lord. Okay. Surrendering on to Lord Krishna is the ultimate thing which we have to do. We don't have to take help of any demigod and all, because if we are worshipping Krishna, everything is taken care of. Okay. Demigod worship and impersonalism, I think it is depending on one's intelligent and past karma, they will take that. People who wanted to be material benefit, they will go for demigod worship and all. So which is not required. If we worship unto Krishna, he will take care of everything. He will preserve what we have and he will try to replace what we don't have. Okay. So we should move from this delusion to devotion. Hare Krishna. Any doubts?
Yes,
No,
I have a
Mataji,
question.
thank you.
Yes, Mataji, anything?
Yes, I have a question, Mataji.
Yes.
One slok in 7th chapter, Shri Krishna said, Mamo Maya Durattaya. So this is the point. I think this is the main reason to serve the Lord. But sometimes we also affected by the Maya. After knowing all about Krishna, all about his energy, but how we can uh, solve the problem, or how we can protect it with Lord and far away from Maya. Can you please tell something about
Maya
this?
is the die-hard fan and servant of Lord Krishna. Okay. Lord will not like anyone who is not surrender onto him and just he is working as per his whims and fancies. So he will instruct Maya, whosoever is not following the devotional service, try to give them a trouble by creating illusion or a delusion, distract them from the routine and all. So disturb them to such an extent they will come to me. So Maya is always busy distracting us. So unless we become a devotee, it's not going to leave us.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Any other doubts? No more questions? Okay, fine. Fine then. If there are no more questions, we'll end the session for today. Vanja kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you, co-host and participants, for your active participation. See you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji,
Hare
and
Krishna,
everybody.
Hare Krishna.